Hello,
Hi,
I'm Ken
I'm Paula.
and we're starting a vlog. This is our first ever vlog. Now we haven't got any specialist equipment, we've just got a smartphone and a gimbal thing on a stand.
It's quite smart.
What?
Having a gimbal.
Oh yeah, a gimbal. We bought the gimbal for doing this very thing. Yeah, first vlog. It's going to be called FollowingEve. We think it's called a YouTube channel because we're hoping to do a number of vlogs, but this is the very first one. And the title of this one is going to be Introducing Eve, because this is all about us and our narrowboat. We are buying a narrowboat. And you might be now sitting there thinking, oh no, another vlog about narrowboats. There's thousands of them. But there's room for more, as long as you've got a unique selling point. Every vlog has got to have some sort of unique USP, unique selling point, so that people will want to come along and watch your vlog and then look forward to the next one, if there is going to be a next one. We'll only make vlogs if people want to listen to what we've got to say and see what we've got to show you.
Get on
Okay, so we've got to have a USP, and we think we've got one because we're having a narrowboat built, and it is slightly different, especially for up north, because it's going to be all electric. And we don't think there's an awful lot of electric boats in the north of England.
And we haven't seen any other vlogs because we've been looking for them, haven't we?
We have.
Because we want to learn, because we don't know anything about them really, other than what we've read. Certainly haven't seen any vlogs about them. So, a little tour around a couple, but none actually day to day how it's working. So, we thought we'd learn and share it with you.
And actually our narrowboat builder has been trying to find more and more information about electric narrowboats, because we are fortunate enough to be the first one that he's ever built. So we're a bit of a guinea pig for him, really. Talk about that in a second. What else was I going to say? So yeah, basically it's a new vlog. We won't really go into who me and Paula are at this stage, because personal things will come out, I suppose, if we find out that people are interested in what we've got to say and decide to stick with us and subscribe and that type of thing. So you don't need to know about us at this moment in time, other than we are both from Liverpool originally, now live in a place called Scaresbrook, which is in West Lancashire, close to Southport. We'll be mooring our boat up when it arrives in Scaresbrook, in the marina here, and we're really looking forward to it. You don't need to know anything about us at this stage, other than that's us. But we are getting a narrowboat built from scratch. It will be all electric, and it's being built by a company called Oakums. And if you've not heard of Oakums, where have you been for the last couple of years? You must have been living under a rock. If you're into narrowboats and narrowboating and watching vlogs about narrowboats and things like that, you should really have heard of Oakums, because Lithium and Oakums, his team at Oakums, have won Crick Best Narrowboating Show for the last 2 years running. In a couple of minutes in this vlog, I'm going to cut to photographs. It is our first one. I haven't got a clue what we're doing really, but I'm going to show you some photographs of our boat in build. But I'm also going to show you the boats that Oakums won Crick with last year, this year 2022. It's called Even Star. I'm going to show you that basically because the layout of our boat is going to be pretty similar to Even Star. So it gives you an understanding of what the boat will look like. And when I show some photographs and some videos of our actual boat, Narrowboat Eve, you'll see how it currently stands in terms of its progression towards build and completeness.
It's getting there though, isn't it?
It's getting there.
We're hoping it'll be ready by the end of November, so only another couple of months and should be ready.
It's now the 8th, is it, of October?
9th.
9th of October, so we're about 6 weeks away from
Hopefully.
From picking it up. We don't know where we're going to get it dropped and things like that yet, but I'm not going to go into any of that now. Getting back to Oakums, like I say, a lot of people in the boating world will know who Oakums is purely because of his success, Liam and his team's success over the last couple of years at Crick. If you are considering getting a narrowboat built from scratch, I would seriously advise you to go and have a look at his website. There's not an awful lot on his website at the moment, but it'll give you a flavour of him and his business, and I'd really recommend that you give him a ring.
We've been really happy.
Yeah. All I'll say about Liam is he's off his head. He's crazy.
In a nice way.
In a nice way, he's off his head because, I mean that in the nicest way, his mind runs at about 300 miles an hour. He's never wholly satisfied with, he won't stand still.
Yeah, he's always striving to improve.
He is.
Which, even from the spec that we've agreed on when we set the boat, he'll then say, well, I've changed this, I've seen a better one. So he'll carry on improving for you all the way along, which is fabulous. So and I'm a bit OCD, you say, I want things just right. And so does he. So it works well.
So they're both off it. But he does it, I do mean that in the nicest possible way. His mind runs at 300 miles an hour. He listens to what you've got to say. He will advise you, but he's always looking to progress. He will never stand still. So, and that's a big positive for him. I'm not criticising him anyway because he's not giving me any money for this. I'd say he's a genius because most geniuses have their brain ticking over 300 miles an hour.
Don't give him that much praise.
Not unless he pays us. So he's just off his head. But his boats are brilliant. His work ethics are superb. His team are great. His premises is in Derbyshire in an absolutely glorious location. So if you are fortunate enough to go and visit him, it's just a day out basically. Yeah. Because the countryside's lovely. So apart from your meeting with him, it'll just be a nice drive. And yeah.
This is like a Team Oakums
sales pitch.
Yeah.
It's not, well it is in one way, because we're really proud that we're getting an Oakums boat, and
he's never done an electric boat either, so it's a learning curve for him as well. So we're all going to learn together, hopefully, and with you guys as well.
Yeah, I'll show you some pictures now and some videos of our boat in build and of Even Star.
Even Star might not want you to put the pictures on.
We'll ask Liam. And then I'll come back to you and we'll have a little chat about our boat and then we'll leave it alone. Thank you.
Next part.
Next, not the bit you're talking about. Right. So this is like part 2 to the first vlog. I hope you've just seen some photos and videos of our boat and of Even Star. I just want to finish the vlog now by basically saying a little bit about our boat in build. She will be called Narrowboat Eve, and we'll explain why she's called Narrowboat Eve later on in future vlogs, if you stick with us. If you don't, that doesn't matter. She's all electric, like we've said. We will have a 10 kilowatt Vetus electric engine, we believe. We'll have as much solar as Liam can fit on the roof, and we currently think that's going to be 1.2 or 1.6 kilowatts of solar.
Because we'll have 2 sunroofs as well, won't we, on it?
Yeah.
So we like the light coming in. So
Yeah.
one above the kitchen, one above the lounge. So that'll limit our amount that we can have.
Yeah, but Liam's currently thinking that we'll be able to get 1.2 or 1.6 kilowatts of solar on the roof. We will also have a 6.5 kilowatt, I think it is, backup diesel generator. So when we're not getting enough solar to boost up the batteries, the diesel motor will kick in and give the batteries that boost. It can also be on landline as well, obviously if we're in a marina, but if we're not in a marina,
My foot, look.
there's our options. Well, there's foot coming to do. What else can I say? We don't know.
It's a 60-foot
Oh yes.
reverse layout boat.
Yeah.
With a cruise stern. Semi-cruise stern, is it called? Because it's got the seats. I think it might be a semi-cruise stern.
It's got a back end anyway.
With seats all around it as well, it's a nice sociable area.
Yeah. It's going to be in a burnt orange colour. You've probably seen a little bit of that in the videos that we've just shown you, but you're not going to get the true beauty of the actual colour until it's completed. The videos show you in its raw undercoat state. We've seen a little bit of the back end finished. Oh, it looks beautiful.
We think it's going to be stunning.
Absolutely, and Liam thinks it's going to be stunning. If you've just watched the video of Liam walking up the boat, talking about the colour,
he gets very excited.
Overly excited. You've got to calm down. What else can we say? It's, how would you call it? Like, it will have black window frames and blackened.
Yeah. Double glazed with
Double
a thermal break.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's loads of things we don't know about this boat yet. It's going to have a pump out toilet.
Yeah, everybody seems to be having compost toilets nowadays, but we don't really enjoy handling our poo, so we will make it as least
offensive for us.
For us, yeah. So the most like a normal toilet as we could possibly have, I think, was our wish.
Yeah. So
that's why we've gone for that against the grain to what seems to be fashion. But don't care.
So we're not lifelong boaters, anything like that. We've had 3 week-long narrowboat holidays and really got the bug. We think it's absolutely fantastic. It's so relaxing. The piece is what everyone should have when you reach a certain age in life.
Yeah, I'm retired and you're hoping to retire, aren't you, in the next few months? So the plan is just to go off and enjoy for as long as we want. But we'll have our base and we'll have our home as well, so we're not going to be continual cruisers. We've got too many things I don't want to get rid of, and we like home comfort, so best of both, I think, for us.
And we've got parents that we need to look after a little bit as well, and things like that. So, and that's about it really for this vlog, isn't it? Other than to say, if you want to stick with us, subscribe. People do this, don't they? But if you want to see more videos, subscribe. If you don't,
have to do that.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. But our USP, if you like, is that it's an all-electric boat built by Oakums, and we will learn everything about the boat as we go along. We don't know anything about it really now. We don't know how it works, other than it spins round at the back end and it goes forward. Other than that, we struggle. But between Paula and I and Liam and the Oakums team, we will all have a look at how the boat is functioning. We will get an understanding of whether we've got the various elements of electric narrowboating right, and Liam will do whatever tweaking is necessary over the next few months once it's in the water to make sure that it's functioning at its most efficient. I didn't speak about the batteries. The batteries, I think, are 800 kilowatt hours lithium batteries. They're on their way from the factory where Liam has picked them up from, or bought them from. And
he's had them designed, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Made for him, and they're going to be orange to match our boat.
Yeah, and he'll have his logo on and all sorts.
Mm.
So they're on the way. So I think I'll give you a flavour of all the little bits that are going to go into this boat in terms of the engine, the generator, the solar, the batteries, but we really, over the next few months, are going to get an understanding for how all the bits fit together and whether we've put them together in the right proportionality and whether that needs to change. And we will, our USP, if you like, if anyone else is interested in electric narrowboating, we will try to provide as much information as possible about how the boat is functioning. We'll give you a better understanding of all the bits, because I've just given you a little flavour. I don't really understand it that much at this stage, but we will learn what all the bits do and how they link together. We'll pass all that information on. We'll pass on any information about efficiencies and any tweaks that we do have to make when we find we could be more efficient. And we think...
Also, if they have any tips, have you got any tips for us, or suggestions or questions, we can always try and find answers to.
Yeah. I don't know how you send us messages on YouTube, do you?
It might come apparent when we try and...
Okay. Well, we'll find a way for you to get in touch with us. In the meantime, thank you very much. I hope you found this a little bit interesting. I think I was bored myself, so you're probably switched off by now. And Paula's nothing, so she's bored as well. So we'll see you next time on Following Eve.
Bye.
Bye.